Here are insights on the future of manufacturing from ITMS in Chicago, Illinois. Chris, what do you see as the future of manufacturing?
Based on this show and some previous shows, it seems like the trend is towards automation.
Automation, right? Automation.
Automation,
Automation.
Automation for sure.
Automation, of course. You know, how are you going to integrate automation with different hardware capabilities and different industries? Bridging the gaps between, standard manufacturing, automation. How do you acquire the data? How do you handle the data? And how do you make it reliable and repeatable?
I think the future of manufacturing is everything that we're seeing here. There's so much history and legacy ever since the Industrial Revolution. I mean, just incredible amounts of work into this super specific quality inspection and, really precision tool cutting, but everything's getting digitized. So as we're here at ITMS, you could see the convergence of the digital and the traditional coming together. More and more machines that have interfaces that could connect out to the internet, more emphasis on IoT, more factory connectivity overall. And as we think about it at First Resonance, it is really about bringing together what has progressed in digital technology and connectivity and bringing that out into the physical world. We're just getting started, and I think everything ahead is super exciting.
So what do you see as the future of manufacturing?
Well, the future of manufacturing, indeed, there's a lot of changing going on, digitalization, green production, all these topics are quite interesting and important, of course, to be still able to compete with all these other companies. And so we in Germany, we are quite considerate about energy consumption. So hydrogen also are topics in our city, but also in our country definitely. And 3D printing. So robotics, automation, process optimization. So to use only less materials to produce something, for example, these are all the things we are working on and where we see the future definitely.
Harmonic style of gearing for strain wave applications, perfect for your robotics needs, as well as cycloidal drives, which is something new for us. We're really excited that we have that product as well. So yeah, automation, precision, more high tech. I think that's probably the way of manufacturing's future.
Well, I think it's all about additive manufacturing. I think as additive manufacturing improves, 3D printing, especially when they do it with more metals, and that's going to be huge for the industry.
Well, I see technology and design being the future as part of the future. So with companies like the Autodesk, the SolidWorks, those are the leaders. So being able to partner with them, work with them, and be able to push manufacturing teams into and better use those software, that's how we move into the future, and that's how we kind of develop and grow the future.
So software is the future.
Absolutely. Software and being the right use of software is the future. So it's not just about the software itself, it's about how best can we implement them, how best can we use them, and how best can we make manufacturing and design teams more efficient in their use of those software solutions.
I really see 3D coming along quickly, but I think that manufacturing will continue to be a deductive process, and that chip making is going to grow more than people think it will shrink.
And so it's all about workplace quality in manufacturing for you.
That's exactly what it is. It's protecting the workers. It's complying with local legislations on OSHA and also prevention of explosive materials, all sorts of stuff like that to create a safer workspace. And in this age where liability is quite an interesting subject, it also allows employers to protect themselves in scenarios as it relates to health and safety.
Finding new ways and new applications and new ways to join together. We're seeing a lot more digital integration and things, monitoring our usage and going towards more of a consumption-based mindset of how much gas am I using? How much air am I using? How can I reduce that and be as efficient as possible? And also towards the future of making sure things are as comfortable for our operators. How long are they standing? How can I reduce that amount of time? How can I help with more of an aging population of workers to make sure that it's both understandable for them to get into things and comfortable for them to do the job? We're seeing a lot more of that long-term thinking of like, well, I shouldn't be lifting that load. How can I have a robot do it for me?
It's through this very near-term future where we have a supercharged workforce of people who are able to produce
better products at lower cost and lower lead time, that I think American manufacturing is really going to start to win again on a global scale. So I'm very excited for that. I think the future is incredibly bright. Wow, that's a big question. I'm sad we have to start there. Don't warm up.